Hey, what it do, y'all? It's Monster, the biggest monster. We out here messing with the industry's most wanted podcast. Yeah. I don't do none of that. I be rapping. I just be capping. I just be rapping. I don't want smoke with a soul. I ain't in the street. I don't get active. What do you mean? I ain't got ops. Let stop. You can have it. I ain't no drug lord. Never seen a brick or bust open a package. I don't do no crime, no lie. To be real with you, I'm average.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Boom! I heard we got VA in the building.
Yes, we do. For sure.
It's the big monster vibes.
The
You know what I'm
biggest
saying?
monster,
The
that's
biggest.
right.
Give me some love, bro.
For sure.
He came in here with that good energy, you guys. I'm liking it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure. You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you as well.
Absolutely. Appreciate that. Go ahead and give us that official introduction.
What's going on, man? It's Big Monster. I'm from Fredericksburg, man, Virginia. We live out here with Industry Most Wanted Podcast. TampaMystic, man. Appreciate y'all. Feel good in here, man.
You look good on camera, too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Most definitely. I appreciate you again for being here. Are you originally from VA?
Originally. Since
Born and raised.
I was actually born in Alexandria, Fairfax Hospital. I lived in Alexandria, Virginia.
Got you.
Then I moved to Fredericksburg, Virginia when I was probably about like 6, 7. So I've been rocking out there since.
Absolutely. Take us through your youth, your when you was a jit. What were you into before music became a passion for you?
Trouble, just regular kids stuff. Well, the bad kid. You got the bad kids running around like. I was one of them. Always wanted to be in something. I was a class clown. You know what I'm saying? Always getting attention and said, so I had to grow out. It might have helped me in a way though.
Absolutely.
With this entertainment stuff, whatever you call it.
100%. Absolutely. Right. Because you have to be an entertainer in the entertainment industry. Right. So if you was that class clown and acting out a little bit, it could potentially help where you're at right now. And it's good that you got it out your system at a young age too.
Yeah. And I got like ADD and ADHD and stuff, like hyper real.
Yeah.
All that. So,
I think most kids go through that.
Probably.
I think a doctor
Did
is
you have that problem?
I didn't personally, but my son did. And the doctor, of course, they want to put you on put him on medicine. I said, we ain't doing none of that.
Yeah, I couldn't get with that.
No.
They tried to when I was younger. Like I took that joint like one time, and then I told my mom like I don't want to take no medicine.
Yeah.
I ain't wanted to like mess my mind.
100%.
Like that.
It makes you, honestly, I had, not to get off on a tangent, but I had my son, I tested him with it, but he went from being hyper to being like a little zombie. Like he didn't.
And that's my friend, my mom's friend, her son was on medicine like that, and it kind of had him like that, and said he wasn't really himself.
They too chill.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Especially if you used to having your son having fun, being extra, tell him chill out, man.
Exactly. Or get them involved. Like I got my son involved in sports and stuff like that.
Right.
Go exhaust all your energy over there.
Yeah, for sure. Football was heavy for me with that.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. So you was playing football?
Yeah, James Monroe High School. That's like, if you live in Fredericksburg, like the city of Fredericksburg is a small city, so everybody in that city actually goes to James Monroe High School.
Got you.
And it's only like one middle school, and then like 2 elementary schools. So I went to James Monroe. I played football. We real big on football out there.
What position you play?
Defensive tackle. That's my favorite position, but I play all the linemen for real,
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope. Did you start playing football in high school?
I started playing football in probably about 5th grade for a little league team.
Okay.
Funny, that's why I like the team I like now, the Broncos.
Yeah.
I played for the little league Broncos.
That's
we
dope.
Just talking about that, yeah.
So being in sports, I'm a huge advocate of people getting their kids involved in something. Right. Playing football from elementary school up through high school, how would you say that did help you in your adulthood?
It gave me some discipline. It helped me like learn. You got in this world, you got to teach your kids, and they got to learn. You got to answer to somebody. Like these police out here, that especially being a young black male, you know what I'm saying. You got to learn that when they say something, you got to listen to certain things, or you could get yourself in some trouble or harm. You know what I'm saying, especially with the way things is out here.
Man. That's big facts. Absolutely. Let me ask you this. You just spoke on, being a young black man in America.
Sure.
It's stressful in itself because of all the stuff that goes on.
Right.
Mental health is real.
That is.
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Would you say that also playing sports kind of helped you, with your mental being active and physical?
Yeah, because when like I've been through, I mean, at least in my adulthood, I don't remember going through this as a child, but I've been through moments where I felt like I was going through some depression things, and keeping your mind active is a key to getting out of it, not getting into depression, because once they say an idle mind is a devil's workshop, you feel what I'm saying?
Bro,
so,
you preaching.
I'm trying to for sure. But so keeping your mind busy, that's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Keep you from certain things like that. And I mean, it's 24 hours in a day. If I could spend a few hours doing something productive, you know what I'm saying, that takes away from things I could do non-productive.
Bro, you got so much wisdom.
So
Did you have some OGs around you when you was little?
Yeah, I definitely. I grew up hanging out with like older kids. I was a teenager and hanging with grown men and stuff. So that helped me. But then, I mean, I know that I'm a young person too. So I got kind of both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not now to these kids. I ain't the young person no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For sure. They a little younger these days.
When they jids, anybody over 30, they think we're ancient.
I ain't
it's like,
30 yet.
I know you're not, but I'm saying once you hit 30, these youngins think that we're ancient. It's
Nah, not at all.
I'm still young. Right. Nah, that's really dope. And I'm so glad that you're okay with talking about that. I always like to touch on that just a little bit because there's a lot of young men and women out there who are going through stuff. Mental health is very real. Definitely. People get anxiety, they get depression, and you got youngins that look up to you, right?
For sure.
It's okay that, we talk about that to let them know, hey, you're not the only one, you're not alone.
Yeah, man, you just gotta don't give up. Every day, there's a new day to start over, you know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up with what's going on right now. Like I always tell people, don't react as soon as something's going on. Give it a second, think on it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just like God forbid, but there's people out here that's probably about to thinking about killing themselves or doing something like that. Just take a second. You might not feel that way tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Absolutely. Learn to be proactive rather than reactive.
That's right.
Oftentimes when we react to stuff quickly, that's what puts us in a bad situation. Right. So it's like you said, stop and think about your moves before you make them, because it could save your life.
And I know a lot of the trouble I done got in my life, you know what I'm saying? It was all some reaction stuff in the moment, anger. You feel 100%. What I'm saying? Straight up, and that's a good thing about me being older, growing up. I feel like I understand things a lot more. I can sit back and think hold on, what's going to happen after I do whatever I do. It's certain things you got to take care of, how you got to do, but it's what's worth what. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You got to figure out what's worth it.
Man, you got so much wisdom. I love it. Do you have any kids?
I have 4.
So you are a major role model for your kids. Sure. Run through their ages real quick.
I have a 2-year-old, I have a 5-year-old, and I have 2 6-year-olds that are 4 months apart.
Oh, okay. Somebody was active. Hey, somebody was active. No, I'm just messing with you.
Nah.
No, hey, my son has a sister who's 2 months younger than.
It happens like that sometimes.
Yeah, when you're young, it's I mean, it is what it is. All that matters is you taking care of your kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's mandatory.
Absolutely.
Mandatory.
Are they big fans of yours?
Yeah, they love my music. Actually, my daughter is. And my son is, they talking about they want to do music, so I'm about to get them in the studio.
Yeah, you could actually maybe add their voice onto an intro of one of your songs or something. That'd be really dope. They would love that.
Yeah, they would.
They love to hear themselves.
Go crazy on my song.
So coming out of high school, you was playing football. When did you start transitioning into doing music?
Actually, I've been doing music before I was playing football. Probably when I was 11 years old, I started rapping with my older brother and his friends used to be in my house rapping, drinking, turning up, and I wanted to be like them. I'm a kid. You feel me? So at first, I started out when I was young. I used to, the first time I told them I wanted to rap, I went and took somebody's lyrics and wrote them down and started rapping it to them. They're like, that's not yours. That's not what you talking about, man. But
it is mine. I changed one word. Now it's mine.
For sure. But then, I just grew a love for it and just start really, really loving it and digging into what I could do to. I wanted to be famous, but I didn't start taking the steps to try to be successful in my career until probably about I say like 5 years ago, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I've been rapping since I was 11. I've been rapping more years that I've been alive than years that I haven't.
Understood.
Right. Sure.
That's really dope. So we're going to talk about the transition into taking it seriously. But prior to that, when you were first recording music, lyrically, what were you talking about in your music?
Some bull stuff, man. You know, gang kill this and hurt that, and you know, all that good stuff.
Yeah, shoot them up, bang bang,
that's all I
as they say.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, they say crime. I mean, violence and sex sales and stuff.
Of course,
like
yeah.
that. So that's what I was attracted to. You feel me? So I just was rapping about those things.
I think also too, you know, it comes with maturity and growth. Your lyrics evolve when you understand.
And then I started rapping, you know, I started getting older, and then this is real life now. So like now, you know, like you can't even really be talking about certain things that's going on out here. So
and you got kids.
Yeah, right, for sure. That's
you know, you want to make sure that you not all of your music, because you still want to cut up from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Like I'm not gonna act like, you know, my music is a little risque.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a little turned up, but I mean, I'm just giving them what I know. You know what I'm saying?
100%. And that's where you're gonna build your most organic fan base, is just giving them 100% you, because they know what's real and what's not.
Definitely.
And people are gonna relate to it, because whatever you're talking about, there's other people who are experiencing that, who have experienced that. Right. Throughout your, you know, earlier years of doing music, you know, up until you said about 5 years ago, you started, you know, really taking it seriously. What was like one of the big highlight moments for you?
I would say the first thing that happened to take me off in my area, I made a diss song about like all the hot rappers in the DMV area. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but it was like on some like 50 Cent how to ride back in the day.
Yeah.
My joint was called How to Hit a Lick. You know what I'm saying? That's what we say out there. So I made that joint, and then they start, who's this guy? All these rappers that, you know, I started going viral in the area and stuff. So that really took me to a place where people were seeing me more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like that was like the first highlight that I could say, like, okay, now I'm getting motivated to keep on doing this.
Absolutely. So that is safe to say that record, even though it was a diss record, was one of the songs that kind of really brought some attention to you and shine light on your situation.
Sure. I did work with a lot of artists that, you know, I mentioned in the jump. So they know it wasn't like, I mean, a lot of people got mad. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. You know, it's part of this. You
the
know?
Truth hurts.
Yeah, facts.
You know, like straight like that. If you speaking the truth, oftentimes.
I mean, not even to say like it was the truth. I was just, you know, saying things about people. I wasn't making up rumors about nobody or nothing, but just on some bully stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it was really out of some musical appreciation. Like if I didn't mention them, I really didn't care to hear their music or anything like that. The people that I mentioned, they were artists that I like, you know, that were good, you know what I'm saying, and I know about. So if I didn't mention you, it was probably like not really doing nothing at the time.
Exactly. You were slick paying homage in a roundabout kind of way.
Exactly.
And the people who are real understood that.
No, for sure.
They understood that, and if they got upset,
a lot of people liked it. A lot of people messaged me, liked it, like, man, you crazy, you know, this joke tight, you know, but it's just a few, you know, that didn't, whatever. Give
us like one little snippet, like one little bar or something you said in the record for people who haven't heard it.
I said, dang, I don't want to bring up no.
That's okay. We can skip past that. Let me ask you this: is it out on any of the platforms or anywhere?
Yeah, for sure. It's on YouTube
so
right now.
So they can go there and check it out
on all streaming platforms.
Got you.
How to Hit a Lick. You know, it was definitely a big song around my area. You know, especially Fredericksburg, where I'm from. It's a smaller city. You know what I'm saying? But it's right there on the edge of Northern Virginia. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, it wasn't a lot of people to come out of my area to really do something. So me coming out of there, like, it was different.
Yeah,
you know?
people paid attention. And being that you're from an area, like you said, it's kind of small and everybody sort of knows everybody.
Right.
You know, like you said, everybody went to the same school. What are you doing specifically as an artist to change the narrative about how people perceive and look at your city?
Man, I'm getting out there. Like I'm not listening. See, I done heard a lot of people say things like, I wouldn't get a feature from somebody. I want people to notice me, and then you know I got a little financial behind me to back my music career. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm making music off of making money off my music.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but I say like I'm just breaking new barriers, doing things that people from my city never really did. You know what I'm saying? And it's paying off. Like I'm happy at where I'm at, and I know that there's so much more to come. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You're really like, even though you've been doing this for a while, you're really like just getting started. Exactly. That makes sense.
Really,
that's how I feel every day.
Just breaking not even the surface.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not even touching
barely
it,
chipping away.
Exactly.
And we have to keep that mentality, because I think the moment we don't feel that way, we start slacking.
Exactly. When you start feeling comfortable, when you start feeling like you've done enough, it's not. And I could say I had a song go viral, and I feel like at that time I had some things going on, like court situations and not supposed to be leaving the state and things like that. So I couldn't do a lot of things, but I had a song that went viral, but it just felt like, okay, now all these record labels calling me, everything like, man, I ain't gonna put my money up no more. I'm gonna get one of them. But you know, I'm glad that I played it out how I did. Right now I'm still independent, you know what I'm saying? And doing everything myself. So I'm reaping the reward off of my work already, from streaming music, streaming money and things of that nature, features and shows and things like that. And I don't even have a big label behind me or anything. So I'm glad that, and I'm stable. I'm good. You know, I take care of my friends, my family. If they need help, they can come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm good. I'm good with where I'm at.
That's amazing. And I love hearing that, because, you know, oftentimes a lot of these artists feel like that I have to sign. No. I mean, the only reason I think you really should is if you want that big financial backing.
Right.
But also know there's a lot that comes with it, such as, okay, I may not be able to drop my music when I want to. I may not be able to do certain things.
And I got to pay these people this money back.
You got to pay it back. That is not free money. That's a loan, you guys. Straight like that. So you said about 5 years ago is when you really started taking it seriously.
Yeah, I say about 5 years.
What was that moment for you that said, you know what, okay, everything's been cool up to this point, but I got to really step my game up and get my business all the way together?
Like after that 5 years?
You said 5 years ago you started transitioning into really taking it seriously. What made you decide to do that?
I was sick of, you know, I've been doing it for so long, and I'm like, man, I'm not doing this for now. I didn't put all this money into studio time, shooting videos, doing all these things. I'm like, man, I don't want it to be for nothing.
100%.
So I'm like, what can I do to start making these people, grasping these people's attention? I'm from this small city. People don't really see us like that. You know what I'm saying? So what do I got to do? So I started looking for things for people to notice me for, you know what I'm saying? And if I go head first at a whole bunch of these rappers, you know what I'm saying, they gonna wonder, who is this guy talking about me? I don't even know this guy. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So.
You know, it's so funny. One of my theme songs, and in fact, I listened to it this morning, that gets me motivated, is the "Notice Me" record by Migos.
Facts.
Because that's how I feel. Yeah, you gonna notice me. You know what I'm saying? I swear I listened to it this morning, because it's just one of them things. Like, you know, we, as what we do, oftentimes we don't feel like we going hard enough.
Nah,
but then we're like, no, you gonna notice me.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah, and it sounds like you definitely got that same type of mentality, and I love it.
Definitely.
So you did this diss record that got you some notoriety in your city. What song was the most personal one for you that you've put out?
Personal, as in like
heartfelt, that you just like were in your feelings, or
the most heartfelt song, probably the deepest song I ever put out for me, is called "Dear Mama."
It sounds like, personal just off of the title.
For sure. Just like you think about Dear Mama with Tupac.
Yeah.
Giving my dear mama, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure. It really, I say that because it's been times I didn't cry listening to that song. Like, my mom got married. You know what I'm saying? I was real happy for her. I shed a tear because I was talking about things that from my childhood that, you know what I'm saying? My mom was a strong woman. She took care of us, me and my sisters and brother by herself. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to her. What's your mom's name?
Her name Nydia.
Shout out to her, man. Like,
sure.
strong queen, taking care.
Right
there, absolutely. So you made a song for her.
For sure.
Where were you at mentally when you were writing that song?
I was probably in a darker place, you know what I'm saying? Like a place, you know, cause like me, I'm a father. Like, financially, I take care of my kids, like, independently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, their mothers take care of them. Like,
of course,
watch them to, you know,
you co-parent.
Oh, that exactly. She got her role. I take the financial roles. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
And just like with both, I have 2 baby mothers. You know what I'm saying? So, just that mindset, it helped me a lot. You know what I'm saying? That I got from my mother.
Yeah.
As far as her being independent, I take care of those things myself. So it could be hard at times. You know what I'm saying? And I was probably in a place like, dang, like, I appreciate what she did because I see what's going on, like what I had to deal with in my adulthood, like how hard it is, you know what I'm saying, to take this role on. And she wasn't only just taking on the financial role. She didn't have the men in her life to help her watch us and stuff. Yeah. So it was, I really commend her, you know what I'm saying?
I do too, because I was a single mom, but I only had one. So I can't, how many siblings do you have?
I have 2 sisters and a brother biologic, like, you know what I'm
so
saying?
There's 4 of you.
Well, actually, I have 2 sisters that are my blood sisters, and my brother, we can't get no closer than blood.
Understood.
He has he's not my blood brother, but love him to death. Like,
of course,
won't nobody never, you know what I'm saying, do nothing to him and I'll be cool.
Absolutely,
you know
absolutely. Oftentimes it ain't about the blood. It's like you really are. That's your brother. That's your sister. That's your brother. Your son. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely.
And I have sisters like my sister Tierra. Like, she not, like I said, she not my blood, but blood couldn't make us no thicker. And we got our families moved together when we was younger, so we just became real close, and they like are my blood sisters, like,
absolutely.
One chain.
You nurture those type of relationships because, again, they're like family for you.
For sure.
Nobody can tell you that they're not.
For sure.
Most definitely. Let's talk about your creative process. Do you write, or do you get in the studio and freestyle, punch in, or you do a little bit of both?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of everything.
So when you decide that you're going to write a record, do you have to be in a particular mental space? Talk to us about it.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I really have to be, and it's crazy because I got a lot of music and I write a lot, so I guess I be in the mood a lot, but I really have to be in the mood to, like, I rap about how I'm feeling at the time. So right now, if I'm feeling on some street stuff, that's what I'm rap about.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling like some heartbreak, like, you know, like, I'm going through something with my girl, because I ain't too hard to, you know what I'm saying, talk about what's really going on out there, you feel me? Then I'll make a song about something like that. It just really, I got to be motivated in whatever direction I'm going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. How important is it as an artist that you have a strong woman by your side? Because you just said, you know, your girl, so.
Well, I'm not in a relationship at this moment.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Say no more. Say no more. I just wanted to, if you were to pay homage to her, you know what I'm saying?
But definitely, a strong woman by your side can definitely help. Like, I mean, it's actually, I feel like it could be needed, but it got to be right. You know.
Absolutely, because there's not a lot of women who are going to understand the fact that you got to be in the studio late at night, that you got to travel out of state and do things like that.
One thing I feel like being with, excuse me.
No, you good.
I'm sorry. But one thing I feel like women demand a certain amount of attention sometimes.
Of course they do. We're emotional.
Exactly. And then I'm the type of guy, like, I'm driven, like, I'm on my grind, like, I'm trying to get to where I'm going.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I got businesses, I got this music thing, I got kids, I got things going on. So you got to understand, if you're going to be with me, is that I can't give you all my time. I can give you as much as I can. I can give you as much love as I can.
Yes.
You got to know that my time, my love is not reflected by the time that I can give you right now.
Man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Are you sure you're not like 55? You got you don't look it, but you got so much wisdom.
Thank you.
I love it.
I just try to learn at every chance I can.
Absolutely. And I love your transparency too.
Thank you.
Because going into any type of relationship, whether it's a business relationship, a personal relationship, as long as you're transparent up front, right, which it sounds like
and
you are.
And I can't even say, nah, I'm gonna stop you right, cause I'm not perfect.
Of course,
I can't sit here and lie like I always. Cause sometimes I've started relationships or started things, and then like when you first start talking to people sometimes or dealing with someone, you kind of accept things sometimes that you wouldn't accept, and you got to learn to give them you out the gate. Instead of sugar, because I let somebody get away with some things for so long that after a while, the real me start kicking in. It's like, okay, I'm not really cool with you just keep on doing it.
Yes.
Like, you just
it's absolute facts. We're human. Sure. We do that because oftentimes in the beginning we're smitten and this, that, and the third.
Yeah, I'm loving you. I'm trying to impress you and all that. But then, when the real business come into play, and you might be willing to give somebody a little bit more time for a second. It depends on what period you're in your life. Like, just because when we first started talking, I had a little bit more free time.
Yeah.
Now, all right, I got to get back to work real quick. I still love you. I'm be here for you. Me, I'll fight if you need something. Like, as long as you're a girl that is not just doing nothing. Like you need some help financially, whatever. I can help you. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know. Like I said, my time is not a reflection of my love.
No, you're absolutely right. And also, too, we have to choose our time wisely and how we do spend it because, the one thing that we can never get back is time.
For sure.
Like, literally every second we're getting older.
Definitely.
Throughout this conversation, the last we're 26 minutes older than when we started.
Nah, that's a fact.
So it's like you have to be mindful of that. And I love you. It sounds like you're very honest, and I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Definitely. What are some of the things you're working on right now?
Man, I got a lot of things in the works.
Talk to us,
man. Like I was talking. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I got a song. My song that went viral is called "I'm Capping." If the people don't know, it went viral like on Say Cheese, the Neighborhood Talk, a couple plays. Like, it went crazy on Twitter, Instagram, and it's just like about, on the song I say, I don't do none of this stuff. I be rapping. I just be capping. I just be rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff that I be talking about on these songs, all this gangster stuff, I ain't on it. Because you see what's going on. Like, you see they got this YSL Rigo. I heard they just did a Rigo case on Young Nudie and them people. You know what I'm saying? And you got to, see that they're trying to use this against us. You know what I'm saying? Our music, the things that we're saying on these songs. So I want to make it clear, like, hey, don't listen to nothing I got going on. I'm not doing none of this. I'm a rapper. Yeah. You feel me? And I'm really making money off of music. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all facts. Like, I just want to show people, like, you don't gotta exploit what you got going on. Or if you don't have to rap about it. You can find something else to rap about because they gonna come get you for sure.
That's facts. A lot of these rappers out here, unfortunately, are slick snitching on themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they think someone else is telling them. It's like, bro, if you listen to your record, you just told your whole story. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Tell us the title of that song.
It's all about knowing, though. It's all about knowledge and knowing what you're doing. You feel me?
Being mindful.
Like knowing what you're saying. Yeah, right, exactly.
Tell us the title of the song one more time that went viral.
The song is I'm Capping featuring Big Flop.
Dope. So that's been out for how long?
That song's been out for about a year.
And what do you think it was about that particular record that made it go viral on all these platforms?
Because it's an issue in the game, like like as far as the Young Thug case, like them trying to use his lyrics and stuff. Like, it's really something relevant to what had been going on. Especially that's when the Rigo case had just dropped and stuff. So I heard that and I was like,
I gotta speak on it through your music.
For sure.
Do you got more records like that in you?
Yeah, definitely. Man, I'm telling you, like, I got so much unreleased music, and especially when that came, I started making a bunch of songs. I got a whole a project around that topic. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that's coming soon too. I got a lot of things coming for 'em. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm thinking about a remix.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know, stay tuned. Some big names. I've been talking with a lot of people, traveling a lot, so things been good for me, man.
What's the biggest lesson that you've learned since you've like really been taking this music business seriously? What's like maybe it's something an OG shared with you, or just something you personally experienced?
And this is a life lesson. Everything's business, ain't nothing personal.
Yeah, that's
you know
deep.
It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? You can't take everything that's going on out here because it's business.
Yeah,
it's business. So that's a statement I live by.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm saying? I don't take things personal. And then you taking things personal, you gonna get in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You gonna, especially when things don't go right. You know, so you to expect less from someone, it's harder for them to let you down. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's facts. Absolutely. Stay out your feelings. Ain't no money in there.
Exactly.
We working on getting to the big bag.
That's what we on that money train. Shout out YP, man. For sure.
What is the movement that you stand for?
Man, right now, man, this 93 the Cartel is me. Like I said, I ain't got no label or nothing, but I'm Monster, man. I got a bunch of people from my area I want the world to see, you know.
Yeah.
Fredericksburg, I got a lot of good men that's rapping. My man YP, my man Dirty Banger, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people out here, my man Mayhem, and I want the world to see everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, where we come from.
Yeah.
Because we just some cool people, you know what I'm saying? We smooth around where I'm from, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? For sure.
And that's dope that you are putting shine and spotting light on other artists. By you doing that, when you bless other people, that's how you get your blessings from God.
For sure. That's right.
You're blessed and highly favored.
Yes, I am.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
For those reasons, you know, you're blessing other people and putting other people in a position to win.
For sure. And
That's how you become a
thing,
boss.
You gotta keep God in your life.
Yes.
Feel what I'm saying? Like I actually wanted to go to church today. Today's Saturday. The church I attend is a 7-day Adventist church, so we go to church on Saturday, and there's actually the church out where I'm from is called Maranatha. There's a big Maranatha in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I wanted to go there, but I woke up and then I had to come to the interview and stuff like that. But, you know, still gonna pay them tithes and offerings.
Absolutely.
You know, for sure.
Most
But
definitely.
I don't know if people know, I got a real strong connection with God, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what I got going on, the dirt I do, the wrongs I do,
Yeah.
still got to keep that relationship. That's going to keep me going.
Man, that's a fact. So speaking on that, when you wake up in the morning, right, you open your eyes up, what's the first thing that you do?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'll get on my phone.
You don't thank God before you get on your phone?
See, man, I should. I should. Excuse me. I pray multiple times a day, but I ain't gonna lie. I wake up and look straight at that phone.
You go to the Bible app on your phone, right?
Yeah, I got that. I pull it up for sure.
I'm just messing with you.
She crazy.
No, I try when I wake up in the morning, thank God, but sometimes I'm guilty of it too. I roll over and
grab that phone
because it's business.
Yeah, exactly. See, this world that we live in now, my phone is my connection to everything.
It is. It's our lifeline.
For sure.
It's our
That's
lifeline.
my money right there.
Yes.
For sure.
So you said you're working on an album right now.
Yes, man.
Let's talk about that.
Well, I'm working on an EP right now.
On an EP.
It's actually about finished.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
How
Probably
many
a little
songs?
tweaking. 7 songs.
7 songs.
Called Don Corleone.
So let's dive into that a little bit. Let's promote it. Do you have an anticipated time frame when it's going to release and a title?
Within the next a month and a half.
Yeah.
But I don't have a date for it. But the title is Don Corleone.
I got you.
For sure.
So the 7 tracks that are going to be on this EP, were they specifically made for the EP, or did you pick some that you already had in the vault?
Actually, I did pick 2 songs that I already had, but everything else was really made for this EP.
Yeah.
You know? But they fit so well with the project. It was like I had to throw them on there.
Yeah. What does this EP mean to you?
Man, it's like it's my hustle. Like I love when I get to drop a project and let y'all see how I done progress, what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So when this EP drops and we listen to them 7 records, what are we going to hear different, if anything, from any previous ones that you've put out?
It's just gonna be progression. It'll be like, okay, there's some new. This we got new going on. You feel me? Like I try to differentiate. Like my last project was called Hurt People Too.
Yeah.
And on that project, it was more like a pain, heartfelt, you know, project. So that's what I had going on the last project. This one more like, you know, back to my roots, my street, you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on out here, how I feel like promoting myself. And that like, it's not really too in your feelings, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. Any features on there?
For sure.
You don't have to tell us who, but
it's some good stuff on there.
He said it's some good stuff. Some good stuff that we can look forward to. That's what I'm talking about. Are you shooting visuals for any of the records or all of them?
I wanna shoot one for all of them, but right now I have three visuals shot for it. But I mean, in that next month and a half, I'll probably definitely shoot like 2 or 3 more. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be near all of them. Yeah,
that's dope. You are definitely a hustler.
I try, you know what I'm saying?
No.
That's all I know, you know what I'm saying?
You don't try, you do.
That's right.
Big difference. Yeah, say that with your chest. I do it.
That's right. That's right. For sure.
So with that being said, outside of music, what other business ventures are you tapped into or looking to tap into?
I have a junk removal business.
Oh, that's dope. We all got that. We all got junk.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of junk. And I have a CMOS business. You see, you hit the CMOS?
Absolutely. Where my jar at?
For sure. I should have brought you a jar.
Dang. Can I shop with you online?
Definitely. You definitely can. If you go, there's links in my bio to my other pages.
Yeah.
So, and then those have links to the websites where you can purchase all the CMOS you want. CMOS, we got CMOS gel, we got capsules, we got a few things for you.
Nice. So, what flavor gels do you have?
Elderberry and ginger. We have original.
Those are some of the best.
For sure.
We can put in our body. Okay, sure. You've done your research.
Elderberry, ginger, original, and then we have strawberry. The strawberry is the newest one. Threw a little flavor in there.
Yeah, a little sweet flavor.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's dope because the elderberry and ginger is really good for inflammation and so many other health ailments. Yeah. Listen, I'm hip. I'm hip. You know what I'm saying? What made you decide to get into that business other than the fact that it's it's thriving right now?
I had just got hip to Dr. Sebi.
Yes.
And then I seen like all the benefits, all the health benefits that come from eating sea moss, and I was like, man, I want to get some. Yeah. And I'm like, there's not a lot of people in my area that have access to this.
Right.
So I want to be able to get them. Like my friends and the people around me, once I brought it around, they start, and these guys, you know what I'm saying, they in the streets, our health is important, you know what I'm saying?
It's the most important thing. Sure. Without our health, what are we?
Sure.
If we're sick laying in bed, what good are we?
Nah, that's a fact.
We have to take care of our bodies, man.
That's a fact. I need to take a little more care. So I'm starting. I just bought a little home gym.
Yeah.
And I got some things going on. So and I got the CMOS going on.
I love it.
I'm trying to get. Excuse me. I'm trying to get back right. At least down to a healthier weight.
Listen, understood. It happens. Trust me. Through the pandemic, I gained 30 pounds and I'm still trying to get off, it's tough, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a matter of making it a priority in our life.
We can do whatever we put our mind to. If you want to do it, you can do it.
That's facts, bro. I love it. I love the fact that you are so hip on every aspect, on the health side, the wealth side, taking care of your kids. You got your music business together. You got a junk removal business. I bet you that's thriving.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, for sure. I love legitimate money.
Let me ask you this.
Nothing like it.
So, exactly. Right, because you don't have to look over your shoulder.
Exactly.
With this junk removal business, how long you been doing it?
I've been doing junk removal about 3 years, 3 going on 4 years.
What's the craziest thing you've had to pick up and remove?
Oh man. Oh man. See now I don't do it. I don't do the actual moves. But if anything, I'll sit in the car. But
He said, I ain't touching
the craziest thing. Oh man.
Some nasty mattresses, maybe.
Man, that's nothing. That's nothing. I don't know. If we talking about nasty, I say like I had to remove like 3 big, huge dog cages, and they had feces
everywhere. That's disgusting.
But I say the craziest, like a big job, like I mean, we had somebody tear all the walls down inside of their house and rebuild them. So we had to remove all of the debris and stuff from when they did the renovations on their home. I mean, like all of
That's a huge job.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, them huge jobs pay.
Hey, that's a money on your head.
You know
Rub me my coin.
Definitely,
Thank you very much.
definitely.
That is dope, bro. So tell everybody one more time the single you're currently pushing.
I'm capping. We got a lot of things going on while I'm capping, so stay tuned. Don't think, you know what I'm saying, we ain't stopping nothing. Motion. We in motion.
Most definitely. If people in your area need to book you for some junk removal, they can hit you up for that.
Yes, they can.
They need that CMOS. They can order it. They can go to your Instagram bio, click the link, and order it from you online. They don't have to be in your area. That's really dope. Most definitely. Sure. EP is in the works. 7 songs we can anticipate coming soon.
Stay ready. Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
Nah, for real. Big facts. Anything else that you are working on that you've, whatever that you want to make sure people know about?
I just came off tour. We about to go back on tour in September.
Okay.
So, and I like September. That's my daughter's birthday in September. So, we're going to get things going, we're going to get back on the road. We did Texas. We did like 5 cities in Texas, and then we did Atlanta, D.C., what else did we do? New York. This time we're going to go some new places. We went to New York City. We going to upstate New York. This time we going to go to Boston. We got a few new places we didn't get to go last time, but we just trying to see everywhere.
When are you kicking this tour off? The upcoming one?
In September.
You did say September.
With
okay.
My man, Black Auerbach. That's my man. We do a lot of work together, man.
That's the guy, man. Like we've been working together for a long time, and you gotta have someone like him on your team.
Man, absolutely, for sure.
It's vital.
He do the things. He do the things I don't want to do sometimes. I don't know to do. Everybody, he bridging the gap in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. He's the dot connector.
For sure.
And I love that. What different will you do going into this upcoming tour from the last one? Maybe you learned an experience and said, no, I got to do it this way next time.
Different. I don't know. I mean, just more network. We did some network. We did a lot of networking and meeting and getting intertwined with different people. But just more of that. Like I want to do a lot more. Reaching out and seeing different artists from different places.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I like doing a lot of features because they can get some of my fans. I get some of their fans. Like this how you build. You know what I'm saying? That's all we on.
That's big facts ever, bro. Like that's a mouthful right there. I tell artists that all the time. Collab with people in other cities because you guys can cross each other's fan base.
Right.
It makes sense.
Like,
Why
I went
not?
out Texas, man, and it's like I like the vibe out Texas.
Yeah.
And I feel like I get a lot more love, like genuine love, out on the road than I could probably get at home. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because these people you got to show people what you got going on before they believe. And you know
Absolutely.
What I'm saying? So that's once I get out here to these places and they see, what I did from where I'm from, they already rocking with me off of the people that I'm coming with. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a plus.
Man.
Definitely.
That's dope, bro. Like, congratulations on everything. Like, you've went viral. Your diss record went viral. Your current record's going crazy.
No question.
You've been on tour. You're going on tour, and you're doing this all independently, man. Congratulations on everything. You need to be patting yourself on the back. And at such a young age. Like, you got a good head on your shoulders.
Thank you.
Yes, most definitely. For any youngins out there that are aspiring to do what you do, drop a gem on them real quick.
Most definitely, man. Whatever y'all do, don't give up. Whatever y'all got going on, like if you got a dream, you try to push and be something with yourself. Don't get this unmotivated and just give up. Keep pushing, because one day something gonna take. Consistency is key.
Man,
consistency is key.
That's facts. In order to see results with anything we do, you have to be consistent.
For sure, it's not gonna take off. It like Rome wasn't built in a day.
Nah, for real.
Nah, that's a fact.
It's a marathon.
Definitely, that's right.
Before we get up out of here, 3 things we got to do. 1, tell everybody where they can follow you at across all your social platforms.
All my social medias, y'all can follow me at Monster Corleone. At Monster Corleone. So that's on everything: Twitter, Instagram, you know, whatever you want to find me on. TikTok, get with me.
Do you have a website?
Yes, I don't have a website for my business page, but I mean for my music, but I have websites for my other business ventures.
Give them out.
Yeah, for sure. You can follow. You can go check us out at Monsters Junk Removal, and then you can also go check it .com, and then you can also check us out at monstercmoss.org.
I love the fact that you incorporated like your brand into these other brands.
Sure.
You know,
you gotta keep it within ourselves. You know,
100%.
Sure.
You got to believe in yourself first before anybody else does.
That's right. That's right.
I know you have a lot of people that love you, support you. Anybody you want to give a shout out to, show some love to?
Everybody who love me, I love y'all, man. Shout out my sister Tierra. She do a lot for me, man. Shout out my kids. Shout out my family, my all my loved ones, my mother, my sisters, India, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my good men out there. You know what I'm saying? That got me. And like I said, if you love me, I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Straight like that. And shout out to yourself, man.
Thank you.
Shout out to yourself. You're a dope human being. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
You project really, really dope energy, and I feel that. You know,
that's what I try to do. I appreciate that you brought me on here and let me, you know what I'm saying, give my piece. You know
absolutely. It's a great conversation.
Definitely, most definitely. I had a good time.
One more question. We are live. Industry's Most Wanted podcast. We got Virginia in the building.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and tell everybody what makes you the industry's most wanted.
Well, I'm the industry's most wanted because don't nobody want it like me. So I'm the most wanted. You know what I'm saying? They want me because I want it. Ain't nobody gonna grind like me for it. I'm gonna go hard for it.
I know that's right. And you're gonna keep going.
I'm never gonna stop.
Like the Energizer Bunny.
Like what 50 Cent said, get rich or die trying.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, fact.
That's facts. Give me some more love, bro.
Yes,
boom. Appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you having me.
Of course. We're about to here, you guys.
Why you so serious? I can't play. I ain't got no pistol, these props. I act like I be in the mix, but I'm not. Act like I'm with it, but I'm not. Saying cause y'all think that it's hot. I ain't no